Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to kind of film a quick what's in my makeup bag video, because I'm always curious of like what people have in their makeup bags. Like whenever like my friends come over, or like I always ask like my aunt, I'm like, what do you have in your makeup bag? Like, I want to know what you use. So I thought it'd be really fun and really cool to share with you guys what I use. And I mean, a lot of the products might be the same from my everyday makeup routine, but some of the stuff I've been switching up. So let's just get started and let me show you what I carry in my makeup bag. So the first thing I will show you is my makeup bag. So this makeup bag is from Primark, and I actually still have the tag on it. I have to take that off. But it's just this beautiful polka dot iridescent giant makeup bag which carries everything. So this was only like $6. So if you're ever near a Primark, I believe they might still have this one. I know sometimes they go through products really fast. So if you spot it, grab it. I adore this makeup bag. Okay, so the first thing I see is my crusty, ugly looking beauty blender. Now, okay, so this beauty blender, it just looks really gross, I guess, because it's just stained with a lot of foundation. So this is, I'll show you the better side. This is my favorite beauty blender. It's by the brand Flower Beauty, and I recommend this to anyone and everyone. So I love it because when you wet it, it gets so soft, and I just think it applies the foundation on your face so beautifully. And I mean, before I tried this, I was using the regular beauty blender, and that works great too, but then that's like 20 bucks for the sponge. This you can find at Walmart for only $8, I believe, and it's just my favorite, so I love this. Okay, so the next product is also my headband. So whenever I just put my makeup on, if I don't have my hair already in a bun, I'll just put my hair up in a headband, and it'll just keep my hair out of my face while doing my makeup. The next thing I always have in my makeup bag is a fan. Now this one is just like, I think I got this at the dollar store, but I always love to have a fan when I do my setting spray. You could just fan your face and let it dry. The next I will show you is just my blush brush. So my blush brush is from BH Cosmetics, and I believe this one might be from their vegan brush line. Don't quote me on that. I'll leave the product down in the description bar. But oh yeah, it definitely is, because the brush number is V2. And I love this brush for blush because I just think the way that it sculpts the cheeks, it's perfect. The next brush in my bag is just a powder brush. Now this is from the brand Luxie, and it's just a large powder 502 brush. And I've been using this brush for a very long time, and I just apply my powder like this. I press it into my skin, and I just think that this, I mean, it's just a regular powder brush. So, works for me. The next thing I see, I guess we'll just go through my brushes since they're right here. It's just a highlighting brush. Now this is from the brand Kiko Cosmetics, Kiko Milano, and it's one of my favorite makeup brands. I love that brand so much. But I just use this. It's just a regular fan brush to highlight my cheekbones, and I love it. The next, I always have a spoolie, because when I do my eyebrows, I brush through. So this one is just from e.l.f. and it's just $1. I mean, I know my eyebrow pencil, which is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I know this comes with a spoolie on the end, but for some reason I don't like using it. I like to use just like this one. This is just my favorite. So I guess we'll talk about my brow pencil. It's just the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I use the shade medium brown. And whenever I'm done with this, I'll move on to another one. Like, this isn't my ride or die, but it's just what I'm using at the moment. I think you could find so many cheaper brow pencils with the same quality at the drugstore now, because the drugstore is stepping up their game. Okay, so the next brush the next brush that I always have is my Kiko Milano 04 stippling brush. Now this I use for bronzer. I don't know why I love using a stippling brush for bronzer, because I don't know, that's just what I've always done. And I just think it applies the bronzer really nice. So whatever works for you, works for you. Whatever works for me is what I do. I also do keep another stippling brush. It's just the same exact brush, and I use this one to wipe the powder from under my eyes after I bake. The next thing I'll show you I grabbed is my new favorite Versali Rose Gold Setting Face Mist Spray. Now I love this stuff. If you can see, it has like gold reflex, and I can actually tell a difference from me when I wear this stuff on my face to when I don't use it. When I put this on after setting my makeup, well, actually setting my makeup with this, like I feel like throughout the day my face gets so dewy looking and it keeps staying hydrated. So I really like this stuff. I will say maybe the smell I'm not the biggest fan of, because the smell smells like oranges, and like I'm not a big fan of oranges, so the smell I could live without, but once it sets in, like, you don't really smell it anymore. So the next product, I guess we'll keep talking about setting sprays. I also right now just have my e.l.f. Makeup Set and Mist Spray. Now this is basically almost out, so I'll be moving on to another spray that I have. And I love this stuff. It's like $3 at the drugstore, and I think it does the same job as a lot of high-end setting sprays. Right now I have the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black. Now, years ago, I used to use this in high school all the time. This was my mascara to go to. This mascara gives you just beautiful, it gives you beautiful length and long lashes. And to me, it looks like I have lash extensions when I have this on. So I love this mascara to go to when I just want that like pretty girly long lash look. So I highly recommend that if that's what you're looking for. And then another mascara that I've been using a lot also recently is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Now this is complete opposite of that mascara. This mascara gives you volume, it makes your lashes look thick, and it makes you look like you have a pair of false lashes on your eyes. So I love this mascara. I think it's great. So if you don't really want to apply false lashes but you want that effect, I would highly recommend trying out this mascara. And I know I got my younger sister addicted to this mascara and she's obsessed with this, so I recommend you trying it. The next product I pulled out is just my highlighter. So right now I have in here my Ulta Beauty Duo Chrome highlighter. And now I have this on my cheeks right now. It's just like, it's a very pink holographic looking highlighter. And right now I've been obsessed with wearing pink highlighters. I don't know why, I just love pink and I think it looks pretty with my hair and my skin. So that's just what I've been using lately. And I purchased this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. But I mean, you can get this, I think, for like $10, maybe $9. And you can also apply like the Ulta coupons with it. So they also have different shades, and this highlighter lasts all day. Like, I can have this on now. I applied this maybe at like 10 o'clock this morning. Like tonight when I get home at like 11, it will still be on. So love this stuff. I recommend you trying that out if you're just looking for a highlighter. The next thing I have is my face, like my baking powder. Now this is by the brand Lancome, and this is actually my second jar. It's so good. I set my under eyes with it. I set my chin. Like any place I think my face is gonna get oily throughout the day, I will set my face with this powder. Highly recommend that. And also, like, I know if you go to Macy's and you pick up this powder, like, wait till they have the free gift with purchase. That's what I always tell everyone. I'm like, just wait till you could get like more makeup for your money, because this powder alone I believe is like 38, something in that range. It's like in the 30s. And wait till they have the free gift with purchase. You get a free makeup bag, you get a bunch of products to try also, so just wait till they have like one of those sales going on. The next thing I see in my makeup bag right now are my 2 ColourPop palettes that I customized. I don't know if they still have it right now on their website where you can make your own palettes, but they should, because they just launched it like a couple weeks ago. So this is just my blush and highlight palette, these 2. Now you would think that this one would be extremely pigmented. Oh my god, I cannot talk straight. To think that this blush would be extremely pigmented, but it's actually not. So, I mean, I wouldn't say a little goes a long way, but a lot also doesn't go a long way. So, I apply a lot of blush because I love blush. So, that's what I have. And then I also have the eyeshadow palette that I customized. And these are just all shades that I thought would be beautiful in a palette. A lot of neutrals, some pops of colors. And I haven't gone around to play with this yet, but I sure will, because I can't wait to try the shadows. Alright, the next thing I have in here is my bronzer. Now, I feel like I'm always trying new bronzers because I love bronzers. I think bronzer, like, makes the face, like, you cannot have a finished makeup look without having bronzer. So, right now, this is just my Fenty Beauty bronzer, and these are brand new. I got this like 2 weeks ago, and this is just the lightest shade, so it's very neutral. And I'm wearing it today, so it's not too ba-bam, and it's not orange, so it doesn't make your skin look like orange. So I actually really enjoy this bronzer. I think it's a great bronzer, and it doesn't skip, it doesn't leave patches. I think it blends beautifully, and I recommend you checking this out. The next thing I have, I guess we'll talk about my foundation. So I will always, always, always rave about the L'Oreal Pro Glow. This I recommend to anyone and everyone, because this is my all-time go-to favorite foundation. And if they ever stop selling this, I will go to L'Oreal myself and buy the entire stock, because I can't live without this stuff. And it just makes your skin look so glowy and like healthy and like luminous, and it's very comfortable. Like, you don't feel it on your skin, and I just love this so much. This is my baby. But also another foundation that I have in my bag right now is the Wet n Wild Photo Focused foundation. And this sometimes I do mix in with the L'Oreal one if I'm feeling wild that day. But like I said, it's hard for me to go and put other foundations on my skin because I rely on the L'Oreal one so much. But sometimes I try to talk myself into trying other things. And I used to wear this when this first came out, and I actually enjoyed this, but I still always go to my L'Oreal. L'Oreal till the end. Next I have just my brow gel. Now this I have to toss out because I believe it's empty, but it's just the Rimmel brow gel that you could get at Walmart for like $3. And I know I have a ton of Anastasia brow gels in my room, so I have to go and find them because this is empty and this needs to go in the garbage. So I always have a brow gel. The next are my one concealer, but I have it in 2 shades. And this concealer right now has been my favorite. Like, I don't use anything else at the moment, but they're just the e.l.f. 16-hour wear camo concealer. These concealers are not matte, they're not dewy. I think when I blend it out with my L'Oreal foundation, that they just look like beautiful under the eyes. Right now I have it on, and I just love this concealer. Okay, so my next must-have, I cannot go anywhere without this product. This is my Clinique Moisture Surge. Now this stuff, I put on my face, look, I'm already almost done with this little jar, but I have 3 huge jars in my room that I have to bust into. So I cannot start my makeup without having this. I cannot go anywhere without, like if I'm not even wearing makeup, I have to put this on because it just makes my skin feel healthy. It makes your skin look healthy too. And this stuff sinks right into your skin, so it doesn't leave you sticky, it doesn't leave you feeling uncomfortable, and it just looks gorgeous underneath your makeup too. And I think this might also be a secret of how my skin always does look healthy and why I might get compliments, because of the mixture between this and the foundation just works really well with my skin. So I always recommend trying this moisturizer. It's beautiful. Alright, so I always have a little triangular sponge. I know this one's busted up too. I gotta exchange, but I use the sponge to bake my under eyes. So this is what I use for baking. Okay, so then the next I have my Melanie Prep Set and Glow powder. Now this is just what I set my entire face with before I bake. So it's just this beautiful, it's translucent, but it gives your skin like a glow to it also. And this is like the fourth one I've been through, and I have to have this. I'm just obsessed with this right now, so recommend trying that. And then I also have a lip balm always in my makeup bag. Right now I have the Chanel one. So this is just a little jar, and the lip balm is on the inside. And I mean, by all means, no one needs to have a $50 lip balm. But for some reason, that day I decided to splurge. And it is a great lip balm, but I mean, my dollar chapsticks are just as good. So this is just what I've been using, and that's what I have. Right now I always have a pair of tweezers in here. Right now these are just from Sonia Kashuk. And you can never not have a pair of tweezers. And then I also have a MAC lipstick. I assume this is the shade Bosom Friend, and it's just a very nude color. As you know, my entire life is surrounded by nude lipsticks, so that's not a shocker. And then the last item in my makeup bag, now it's empty, is a eyeshadow from Urban Decay. Now this is just called Space Cowboy, and it's just a beautiful shimmery champagne eyeshadow. So sometimes when I want to have a shade or a wash of color on my eye, I will always use my finger, dab it in this little eyeshadow because it has a little glitter in it, and I just feel like it brightens up your face. So I'll use this on my eyelid, or sometimes I'll just apply it on the inner corners of my eyes so it attracts some light and makes my eyes pop. So that is all I have left in my makeup bag, and I will leave the list of the products down below, so if you want to check any of them out. I hope you have a great day. I will see you in my next video, and I hope that you enjoyed. So if you have any recommendations of what you want to see more on my channel, just let me know in the comments below. And I hope you subscribe. I hope you could ring the bell so you get notified whenever I post a video. And I will see you next time. Hey, enjoy the weather. I know today's a beautiful day in Jersey, so yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye.